Alright, so today for Tool Time Tuesday, I've got one for you that if you didn't know what it was, it might be a little bit hard to try to figure it out. Very simple. So I've got this little tool here for you. Use it a lot, and I'll see you on the next Tool Time Tuesday. I'm just kidding. So this little tool works great for centering up things on stuff like your drill press. Let me show you how. Alright, when you're setting up to drill a hole in the center of a part, how do you go about trying to find center of the piece you're working on? Put your square on, measure over, and then get your center that way. And then you could drill your hole. But I would always advise checking it from two directions to be able to get center. But there's a much easier way. And this works out well until you have a really oddball size. Now if you know where your hole needs to be on center at, so we're just going to put this on here. I think you're starting to see what's going to happen here. There's a line right here on the other side of this yoke. Now the other side of this is the center. So if I know I need to be roughly, let's say I need to be a 1/2 inch back. So I'm going to first start with, let's get it centered. Now this is not the same as an indicator. So if you have some holes you got to put in a piece that if they have to be precision, well, break out your indicators and stuff like that. And I'm just measuring to the back side of this. I'm going to measure out a 1/2 inch. And I'm going to make sure we're on center here. It's going to take a little bit of tweaking. Double check it here. And I would always suggest starting with a smaller hole. You need the room to get the tool in and out of. Once you get the smaller start hole in, you can unclamp it. Bigger drill will just follow right down the center of that old hole. I need a variable speed drill press. Alright, now it really doesn't matter if you're doing this in metal or wood. We work on both here in the shop. Sometimes we'll do some woodworking in here. The shop actually started out as a wood shop. But it works out really nice that it just centers on there. And they're really cheap. It doesn't matter. Like this one, you can see that the scribe line isn't centered as long as the V is centered with the line. It doesn't matter what the rest of it is. But I hope you enjoyed this Tool Time Tuesday. And if you like this kind of stuff, please let me know. Trying to figure out if this is something that everybody actually likes seeing. There's the handy little tools that I use in my shop. And we'll get into some bigger stuff here real soon. So I'll see you here for places to use something like this.